On June 6, 2021, former 5-weight division world champion Floyd Mayweather faced against notorious YouTuber Logan Paul in an exhibition boxing match in front of the whole world. With the event dubbed as bragging rights, the 8-round special exhibition ended without a set winner and provided plenty of entertainment and spectacle, not just from within the boxing ring. Many questioned the match itself, while some said it was merely a fake fight for a big payday. Nonetheless, the controversial bout commenced, with many asking the big question: why would Money Mayweather even get inside the ring with the social media star? In this video, we're taking a look at the real reason Floyd Mayweather fought against Logan Paul. Before we jump into it, hit that like button to show your support, subscribe, and ring the notification bell for future uploads. If you're a fan of boxing, then you would know who Floyd Mayweather is. The constable GOAT of boxing has made quite a legacy, and heaps of money along the way. Many contend that the best argument for Mayweather being the GOAT of boxing, largely due to his massive popularity and the heights he has achieved during his pro boxing career, while some can also attest that this same popularity largely boils down to the man's impressive skills when it comes to self-marketing, a skill that goes well beyond his personal abilities inside the ring. It is, however, undeniable that Floyd Mayweather holds an undefeated record after choosing to retire from the professional side of the sport in 2017, with a record of 50 wins and 0 losses. Although he has come out from retirement a couple of times to defend his titles for exhibition matches, such as the one against Conor McGregor, he's put his foot down, saying that he only prefers boxing matches that would further his wealth rather than tarnish that undefeated record. True enough, the man knows a great deal about marketing himself, being his own professional boxing promoter through his own promotional firm, Mayweather Promotions. He's a marketing genius who has placed himself against the biggest names in the boxing world, surpassing the likes of Oscar De La Hoya and Manny Pacquiao. When it comes to his skills in the ring, Mayweather is often referred to as the best defensive boxer in history, as well as being the most accurate and efficient puncher, having the highest plus-minus ratio in recorded boxing history. He knows when to draw back and when to attack, which attests to just how meticulous his approach has been throughout his boxing career. This is why Mayweather is also one of the most lucrative pay-per-view attractions of all time in just about any sport. Match his boxing dominance with his marketing acumen, and you have the most business-savvy boxer of all time, and that's not debatable. All these reasons why Mayweather was the most paid athlete in the world in 2018, accumulating to earnings of up to $275 million. Of course, that doesn't even highlight all the money he receives from paid collaborations, endorsements, and his successful commercial brands. With all that money and all that prestige from being the most impactful boxer of his generation, the whole world still felt a huge stir when it was announced in April of 2021 that boxing great Floyd Mayweather, the marketing genius and almost billionaire, was going against a loud and rowdy YouTuber named Logan Paul. The long-rumored bout was announced both by Mayweather Promotions and through Paul's Twitter account, because he's a social media star, with promotions beginning as soon as the historic crossover event was signed and sealed. After the announcement, there was some shock from the serious boxing community at how the Hall of Famer could have agreed to an exhibition match with the obnoxious Paul. See, Logan Paul is a famous internet personality with a huge following on YouTube. Paul first gained popularity from the video sharing app Vine, before creating his own YouTube channel for his regular vlogs that feature random pranks, online rants, and just about anything you can think of. His channel has more than 23 million subscribers, naturally elevating his celebrity status off the charts. Many people know Paul from his more controversial episodes, such as his trip to Japan debacle in 2017, where he visited the East Asian country's suicide forest, filming a victim and uploading the footage on his YouTube channel. This caused severe repercussions with plenty of backlash, which prompted an immediate worldwide apology from the now 26-year-old. Despite his notoriety, Paul has since elevated his game by expanding his content into other avenues. He has also started a budding boxing career, from an amateur boxing match to his first technical pro match, which saw Paul going against fellow YouTuber KSI. The fight ended as a majority draw, with a third judge favoring Paul's opponent. So when his rumored fight against Money Mayweather was announced, Paul had a boxing record of 1 total fight, 0 wins, and 1 loss. Yet, even without a decent professional record, Paul managed to go against one of the greatest boxers in all of history. Which still begs the question, why? Even while many people scratched their heads when the fight was announced, and even showed some concern for Mayweather during the promotional tour, where Money found himself in a quick tussle against Paul's younger brother, Jake, when Jake taunted Floyd after reaching for his hat. people started to settle into the idea of the exhibition match as being more of an entertaining circus spectacle. After all, it wasn't an actual pro boxing match, with the exhibition having 8 3-minute rounds. With no judges and no actual winner to be declared, and while many snickered at this reveal, the boxing event made both Mayweather and even Logan Paul both winners as soon as they signed the contract. Mayweather is at the point of his life where he will only do something worthwhile if the money is worthwhile. At the same time, Paul is cashing in on more than a decade of content creation, with both of them furthering their own personal brands. Money Mayweather himself was pretty straightforward on why he signed on to this exhibition by saying, "I can fight a fighter right now, and I can guarantee myself $35 million. Or me and Logan Paul, a YouTuber, we could go out and entertain and have fun, and make 9 figures, $100 million or more." Mayweather has remarked on this being something fun he can do while enjoying retirement, especially with good money being the main driving force. He even said that the match didn't need much preparation from him, not even entering training camp for the fight. On the other hand, Logan Paul endured quite some training in his camp in Puerto Rico, if only not to get knocked out by Mayweather, which in the end was something he achieved. Paul has said multiple times that he has nothing to lose by doing this event. He has no interest in being champion, with Paul saying that his only goal is to be the biggest entertainer on the planet, and putting on big fights and big shows as a freelance fighter is a good way to do that. Mayweather, on the other hand, has only one goal in mind, and that is to make lots of money. And who can blame him? It was reported that Mayweather was guaranteed $10 million in base salary for the fight, and 50% of the shares from pay-per-view. After the celebrity boxing match, Mayweather boasted that his total earning from the fight rounded up to a hefty $100 million. On the other hand, Logan Paul signed on with a $250,000 base salary and 10% of the pay-per-view shares, which the YouTuber star suggested rounded up to a good $20 million from the fight. And while the match ushered a debate against these celebrity boxing matches and the huge amount of money involved, the fact of the matter is, even without a knockout or even a winner, these two men won a whole lot of money, with both Paul and Mayweather sharing in their respective bragging rights. So what do you think about the real reason Floyd Mayweather fought Logan Paul? Sound off in the comment section below. And if you enjoyed the video, like, subscribe, and ring the notification bell for future uploads. Until next time.